All right. Peace and greetings, YouTubers. So can we take a few moments to talk about the Lifetime biopic of the Clark sisters? I'm not even going to lie. When I read that they were going to be doing a biopic, I was definitely down to see it. If you follow me, you know that I'm very intrigued by anybody's kind of presentation about their journey, plight, and their experience when it comes to their careers, whether they're an entertainer or an athlete or a public figure. If it's an unsung behind the music, whatever it is, I will watch it. So I was down for the Clark sisters because my mama used to play them in the car when I was coming up. But you know, the biggest takeaway I got from all of this was the fact that Jackie still had a 9-to-5 through all of this. Like when I was watching this, I'm like, wait a minute, she's still working? Like as the movie progressed, it would go from like 1973 to 1989 to 94, and she still was working. I got a double tomorrow, y'all. I'm like, wait a minute. So, you know, through the albums and the Grammys and the award shows and the performances and the TV specials, she still had to go to work. I was like, yo, when you talk about this music industry just having all kind of little side craziness as far as people not really getting paid what they should be getting paid, that's ridiculous. But I started thinking, like, you know how for those who either go to church or grew up in church, when you would look in the church program and it would always say this service is subject to change due to the move of the Spirit. Can you imagine like if they had to perform at like a church convention or something, and then I don't know, the Spirit hits, and now, you know, everybody want to shout, and then they're gonna do 80 reprises of a song, and Jackie keep looking at her watch like, all right, y'all, like, look, we gotta wrap this up. I got to go to work at 4 in the morning. Like, we're gonna wrap this one up. Like, gee, I couldn't. That was too much. And then I guess she was a nurse, because at least based on the outfit that she had, she was a nurse. So hey, if she wanted to be an usher, she could have did like 2-for-1 special, because, you know, depending on some churches, they be wearing like that nurse looking outfit that the women wear. Jackie could have just wore her usher outfit straight to work and went straight to work. That was too done. That was too good though. But no, I thought the movie was really well put together. I do wish it could have been maybe a 2-part series, because the first 3 quarters was so detailed and so well put together. And then, of course, it's like they had to just rush that last bit, because they had a lot going on in like the 80s and the 90s, apparently, from what I remember. You know, there were a bunch of solo albums and there were some other things that were going on, but they kind of zipped right through it just to kind of get to the end. And, you know, the funeral scene, which was entertaining, I'll say. I think the real piece with Denise is on YouTube, so I'm gonna definitely go back and look at that, because of course, again with movies, I know that things can sometimes be enhanced to make them more entertaining, so I'm gonna definitely go back and see if that's how it really went down. I just need to see. But I swear, I thought Twinkie sang at the funeral. I can't remember, but I always remember seeing this clip of Twinkie like on the piano with a tissue playing. Maybe it was something different, but I swore she sung at the mom's funeral. But no, I thought it was great. I thought the cast did an excellent job, all of them, and even with the singing, I didn't know how they were going to be able to nail it, because what I kept thinking about is the Clark sisters, or any kind of group that has sung together and grew up together for 30, 40, 50 years. That's a very hard sound to emulate and to capture, and I feel like the cast did a great job with what they had, and whoever played Dorinda, like, even her getting, I was like, how did you capture the rasp? You know, rasp is hard to emulate if you don't have a raspy voice. Like, she had, like, I think whoever played Dorinda, I totally forgot the girl's name, but, like, I think she was the closest in my head to, like, the voices as far as them singing. She excellent. And I thought Kiara did a great job playing her mother as well. Like, that, those are some hard roles to play vocally. I mean, it's not like you can just be a around the house type singer and play one of the Clark sisters. And so, you know, I thought it was, the singing was so good. Really, really good. And I mean, it kind of just goes to show as well, like the Clark sisters have such an extensive career, because really the movie lightly scratches on their catalog. They had so many great numbers and so many great, you know, songs that were released. So, but you know, you just couldn't capture it all. But I thought the movie did a great job of balancing the personal lives and the music. You know, like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about the Clark sisters like that. But from what I saw, it was like it gave me enough of both where I could say, okay, they did a lot, and okay, I understand their plights and their experience. I thought they did a great job of centering and bringing the humanizing aspect of it and letting you understand the plight of each sister. So like with Denise being frustrated with, you know, her experience, I think, well, until it got to that funeral scene, it kind of gave you a look into Denise, because that's the sister you don't really hear much from and you don't really know a whole lot about. But at least with up until the funeral scene, you kind of could understand her plight and why she was like, look, I want to do other things. I want to kind of live my life. Let me be me. I was like, okay, I get it. Then they brought that funeral scene out there. I was like, oh, Lord. They fighting out here by these limos. And I swear that just must be a universal thing for a lot of folks, because I swear with black folks, I love us, but when it comes to funerals, it's always a fight about who going to be in what car. God, I remember when my grandma died, and my mom and her 3 sisters. You want to talk about a fight? So it was like my mom was in one limo, and then another sister was in another limo, and then 2 sisters were in this limo. I was like, Lord. And even when my father died, I was like, same thing. I was like, listen, I'm just getting one, and y'all figure this out, but we need to be to the place on time. That's all I'm saying. But no, I thought they did a great job capturing the plight of everybody. The part that threw me off, though, is that bit with Twinkie. And Twinkie, with whoever she married. Like, first of all, the strike one was okay. He already wasn't working. I was like, all right, I understand, but you going to leave a whole music career to go with somebody that, all right, cool. But Lord, when they were trying to leave the house, and the mom and Maddie didn't want to let them leave, and then he pushed the mom into the stair. I was like, wait a minute, what? I had to rewind because I thought I couldn't see straight. I'm like, I was like, maybe it was Twinkie that pushed the mama. That's just as bad, but I was like, how you gonna push the woman mama? And then the worst part, like, you already ain't working. Like, you already ain't got a job, so you don't work enough to be pushing nobody. Like, you don't get to push nobody for free. Like, you shouldn't be pushing nobody anyway, but still, like, how you not working gonna push somebody mama? Kind of nonsense. So that threw me off. I didn't know that happened. I was like, y'all gonna push the mama? All right. Okay, it's a lot. It be showing you it's all kind of stuff behind the scenes, like crazy. Trying to think, but I guess my only critique, like I said, is they kind of rushed through the 80s and in the 90s and even early 2000s with a few things, because there was some stuff that happened. Like, I definitely think, like, one of my favorite Clark Sisters songs would definitely be Nothing to Lose, but the version that they did with, like, the Florida A&M, like, gospel choir, that's the dope version. I like that. That's the one where you got, like, Twinkie on the piano, and then what was Twinkie doing? They were doing little parts where they're singing, and then they broke into the many thousand different harmonies, and they always did that little I'm like, all right. It's like, so I always like that part, but it would have been cool to kind of see them go more into detail about what happened in the 80s and in the 90s and the solo careers. Like, I thought they would have lightly at least addressed the Finally Karen album, or even Twinkie's solo stuff, Bless You Real Good, all those kind of songs. But it is what it is. I thought they did a really great job. And I'll definitely say this was one of the better biopics I've seen in a long time. I put it right there with the New Edition one. Real talk. I think New Edition was a lot more extensive and they had a bigger budget and could do more. But as far as the element of satisfaction from watching, I was very pleased. Like, I thought it was dope. But yeah, I'm not going to talk your ears off tonight. Plus, I need to finish editing my other In the News video that's probably going to be uploaded like an hour after this one. But yeah, I'm trying to look on my little notes here if I wrote anything else. No, I did not. Okay, so that was definitely, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I thought the cast did a great job. Kudos to the producers who put that together. Even just like the costuming and everything was right. The music didn't sound cheap. I mean, they even got like the wigs and stuff together, because sometimes with these movies, it's like they'll have everything right, but when they get to the costume and they done ran out of money, so they got to go get a wig from Party City and put it on the different actors and stuff. You like, what the heck? All right, still recovering from some of the stuff I've seen on Netflix. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm out. Share your 2 cents. What's your favorite Clark Sister song, or favorite Clark Sister, or project, or whatever it is that you would like to share? Or if you got some other details that maybe I didn't cover, you can definitely write it in the comments section. Share your 2 cents. I'm out. Subscribe.